Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Elisabetta, your watercolor friend from Italy, and scared by the new tariff policy from the US, I have bought 3 Da Vinci set from California, and they are this small vintage watercolor set by Charlie O'Shildy. He's a watercolor sketcher that I follow and I like very much, but I'm not reviewing this today, some other time. But I also have bought summer and spring sets. I'm not reviewing summer today also, I'm waiting for summer, but I am swatching for you today the 2 spring sets. I have a light spring, which is pastel colors, and bright spring. I think that today is a good day for that because, at least in my garden, spring is blooming and it's a great season for watercolor. Let's dive in. Okay, I have prepared my tubes here, the 2 sets of Da Vinci, spring sets Da Vinci, and I have also already squeezed them yesterday in a palette, as you see, and I will collect all my seasonal sets by Da Vinci in this palette, so I have them all together. And let's start swatching. I think I will use a brush that is a brush that I use very often, which is also Da Vinci, but it's a different Da Vinci. These are the brushes Da Vinci that are German brushes. I think they're associated in somehow with the Schminke. This might be one of the reasons why Da Vinci is not sold in Europe, because it's a copyright of the name, I think. It's my idea. I have no precise, specific show information about this, but I'm using this brush just because it's a type of brush that I use very often, and I like synthetic brushes because they give me more control. And let's start swatching. I can't wait. I'm very excited about this. If I ever take a trip to the States, I want to buy plenty of Da Vinci colors. Okay, let's start with the bright spring. First color is Hansa Yellow Medium, which is PY74, exactly the pigment. The tube is very nice. It has some glued paper on. There are the information about transparencies and light fastness. In any way, Hansa colors are quite, they have a good light fastness. And it's a perfect primary yellow if you don't want to use cadmium. I personally like cadmium colors, but there is a suspicion of toxicity. And and also they're very expensive, so this is a good alternative. Wow, it's so pigmented, I can't dilute it. It's quite transparent, very beautiful. Wow. Sunshine. Now, Benzimi That Zone Orange PO62. I'm sorry that I have been absent for a while, but I have had a very ugly cough, and I couldn't really record any video, publish any video with this bad cough. And this is not so common as a pigment, PO62. It's very beautiful. It's semi-opaque. Look at how vivid it is. And like all the Da Vinci, so easy to spread on paper. Very nice. I think it's also very nice color to mix. Very beautiful. Benzimidazzolone orange. Benzimidazzolone orange. A green. This is phthalo green yellow shade. It's a color that, of course, it's perfect for spring, especially if you tone it down with some red, some of the reds or the orange availables. And you see it's more yellowish than its sibling PG7. Wow, so vibrant. These colors are so pigmented. Permanent red. This is a naphthol red. Of all the naphthol colors, this is one of the most light fast. And Winsor & Newton has a different version of PR 188 called Scarlet Lake, but sincerely, I have not met this pigment very often in my life. It's a beautiful scarlet. Very pretty. Maybe I prefer the PR 255 in this type of color, but it's very nice color actually. So easy to use. Then one of my favorite pigments, which is PB16 Phthalo Turquoise. These colors are so pigmented, really beautiful. I know they're quite affordable in the US, but buying them from Europe, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I should stay under 150 euros because I paid 40% of duties. It was shocking, but it's okay. It's okay. Look at this. Wonderful. Wonderful. These colors are really bright, as the name of the set says. And then I have the last color, which is Opus Vivid Pink, an opera red. It's PR 122 magenta with dyes. Of course, light fastness might be not perfect, but opera red, it's a joy to use. Opera pink, it's a joy to use usually. Let's see. This is not too fluorescent. It's PR 122 plus red dyed polymer. It's not rated with light fastness. Oh, this is wonderful. I like it so much. Not so light fast, but a joy to use. Beautiful. Let's go to the second row. Let's bring. Now the light spring, the more pastel colors, many of them are tints, which is with the white. But this is a Naples yellow, which is a mixture of PY35, cadmium yellow, and Naples yellow, and PY43, yellow iron oxide, yellow ochre. And I have great expectations because I've heard extraordinary comments about this Naples yellow, and it is beautiful because the addition of the cadmium yellow gives this bright, sunny touch. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. Wow, I like it. So beautiful. Then, one of my favorite colors, lavender. It's made with PV15 ultramarine violet, which is a classic for lavender. Most lavenders use ultramarine violet. Very soft, granulating violet, and white, titanium white. Beautiful, beautiful lavender. Beautiful lavender. Wonderful. In sky, this is going to be wonderful. And florals, of course. Then I have peach. Peach is made with 4 colors, so not a good mixing colors, but very nice, probably for florals on its own. And it's made with PR188, the permanent red, the scarlet, PY65, which is Hansa yellow deep, PY43 yellow ochre, and white. And the result is a lovely floral color. Look at this. So nice, so tender, wonderful peach. So far, I like these colors, not too pastel, really nice. Mint green is also a tint made with phthalo green PG7, Hansa yellow light PY3, and white. Very lovely for illustration. It looks like gouache almost. Lovely mint green. Very, very suitable for spring. Da Vinci red tint. This is Pyro red, PR254, with white, and it's probably the favorite of this collection. Look at this. I wish I had a scarf of this color. It's really wonderful. Wow, it's vintage rose. It's so saturated, they're very difficult to wash down. Wow, it's wonderful. I want a scarf. I want a linen scarf of this color. I love knitting, so I might find maybe some yarn of this color and make myself a scarf. And now, Great Expectations, Sailor Blue with white, and it's sea and sky. Oh, what a lovely color for sky. I can't wait to use this for my illustrations. Sailor blue with white. It's a common combination actually. It's a sort of cerulean hue. Okay, white is color dry. Of course, we try a sketch. I have prepared a pen outline for a greenhouse. Let's color it. Okay, this I will use my palette. And this paper is cellulose paper. It's cellulose paper, aquapard. So it's just average, good quality cellulose paper. Just something that you could use to sketch for your everyday sketches. And it's by Clairefontaine, good brand. Okay, I will speed it up now. See you later. just a very quick demonstration of the possibilities of these colors, and I thought that Victorian greenhouse was a good excuse to use these greens and these opaque, bright reds, yellows and oranges. And we let this dry, and while this dries, we go back to our swatches. I'm mixing some different green just to add some variety. Okay. Let's go to the swatches. Okay, they're almost completely dry. There is some sheen here, but it's given, I think, by the gum, and they don't use honey, but still it's very rewettable, very rewettable, very easy to disperse on paper. So I think that maybe the gum needs slightly longer time to really set down, but we can still talk about these colors. So these 6 upstairs, let's say on the upper line, are the bright spring, whereas these are the light spring. I have colors on my hands, sorry. Perfect colors for spring. I don't have a brown color, but it's easily mixable. I have proved it in my sketch that I can easily mix some very different greens and some very natural greens and some browns, and I can do that mixing, for instance, the green with the orange. I can get a very natural brown, and I can also tone down these very pure single pigment greens. This phthalo green can use as a base, also the phthalo turquoise, and you can tone them down with the reds, the orange, the yellow. Very pretty set. And I was also really happy with the pastel colors, because you can paint flowers on top of green because they're semi-opaque, all of them, and this is what I've done in my little greenhouse. I know that it's a very rough sketch, just 5 minutes, but I wanted to see how many greens I could produce with these colors, and if I could use my peach and my orange to paint on top, the flowers on top, and I really could. And I'm happy also the sky, with using the cyan sky and the lavender mixed for some varieties, really nice. I just wanted to play around, and it's a very lovely set for landscapes and flowers and botanicals and illustrations, and it's very seasonal. It's very suitable for spring, but I want to put my sets, the season sets by Da Vinci, in one single palette so that I can have more colors, because of course if you have more colors it's easier to mix and to obtain exactly the hue that you want. But also painting with a limited palette is very stimulating, as I always say, and it's very good to fine-tune your mixing capabilities. So I'm very happy of this. My favorite color is maybe this, the red tint, and the opera is maybe not slightly fast, but it's also perfect to play around with colors in the fields, and so happy to have it. Also, I wanted these 2 colors, Naples Yellow and Lavender, by Da Vinci for a long time, so I'm happy to have them. And thanks a lot for having followed me so far. I know I've been slightly absent lately, but as I told you, I was really sick. This year the flu is not leaving me alone, really. It's not giving me a break. And thanks a lot for sticking with me. Thanks a lot for all the comments that I get every time I publish a video, and I love you. Thank you. Thank you, and ciao ciao from Elisabetta. Please do comment if you have these colors, and please do let me know what your favorite Da Vinci colors are. I always listening your recommendation. Thank you. Bye bye. And if I haven't answered all your comments because I was sick and I was really I had very low motivation, I will answer all the comments that I haven't answered now. Ciao ciao. Thank you. Ciao ciao.